Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the quick access mode. This mode was designed especially for performance purposes, but it can also be useful in the studio. When you go to quick access mode, you will notice a list of 10 names. These can either be names of programs or setups. Notice that they are laid out the same way the numeric keypad is laid out. By pressing a button on the numeric keypad, you can call up the program or setup that relates to that button. So, you have immediate access to any 10 programs or setups with only one button press. This group of 10 is called a quick access bank. You can have up to 255 banks. The name and number of the bank is on the top line. You can use the channel bank buttons to move through the different banks. You can also go directly to a bank by pressing either the plus, minus, or the clear button on the numeric keypad. You can then type in the bank number and hit OK or Enter. Creating your own bank is simple. Just press Edit. The first parameter you see is entry. This is the number on the numeric keypad that you will assign the program or setup to. You can scroll through each entry with the channel bank buttons. The next parameter lets you select a program or a setup. Scroll once to the left and we'll choose Setup. Scroll back to the right and you can choose which setup you want for this entry. And that's really all there is to it. As you can see, there are soft buttons for naming and saving the bank. The procedure is the same as before. Quick access banks are great to use if you're performing and need to be able to quickly get a specific group of programs and setups. Or if you're sequencing in the studio and want to be able to audition a group of similar sounding programs. You can assign them to one QA bank and then switch easily between them while you run your sequence.